Good afternoon, everyone. How are we doing today? Wow. Hello. Hello, hello, hello. Wow. Hi, Core. Hi, Pirate. Wow. How are we both doing? Just tending to my hair. Ah. Brr. Ugh. The joys of trying to open Unity. Ah. How have people's days been so far? Ugh. It's weird to think that mine's already half over. Ugh. Passage of time is scary. Right. Let's see how this does. Okay. I think we are here. Right. There it is. Okay, there's a few things that I've got to do, and I'm going to open the because it's been a while since I've done this. I'm going to open up the old tutorial. Wah. Okay, in theory, we did all of that. In theory. So extract materials. Sure, we'll do it to them. Okay, let's get organising actually. So materials. Create a folder, textures. To the rig, and set it to humanoid, and hit apply. We go configure. Yeah, this is the thing I didn't have to do last time, which was assigning the additional fingers. Hi, Russo! Sorry if I'm not necessarily reading chat too much because I'm in very hyper focus of I gotta get this right at the start. No jawbone. Chest bone in. It selects the weighted bones as the priority ones. We have seen that. Right hand.
Well. Let me get a look at the menagerie. You must be amethyst. You must be garnet. And pink diamonds, pearl. Well,
it's the second time we've had this song today.
Isn't that just?
I did start the playlist again, but it is bizarre when it's a nearly 8-hour-long playlist.
I've got a new style and a few new toys that are gonna put an end to your happily ever after. Once and for all. Whoa. This has got to be a misunderstanding. In case you haven't heard,
so we keep these unweighted bones in the hand.
Your little message to the universe.
We don't have the jawbone.
I just love that part where Pink Diamond spends the rest of her
let's apply
days
that
on this nowhere planet
so that we've saved.
with a bunch of nobodies. That's right, I heard the story.
So we want them to use the planty bones specifically. So we want to go to foot, and delete, lower leg, delete, upper leg, delete.
What did you do without me? What did you do? Did you play games with
leg, plenty L.
That's right, I heard the story over and over again. Gee, it's swell to finally meet her other
Lower leg, plenty L.
I came from the garden alone. She told me that I was her own.
Foot,
She walked with me, talked with me,
plenty
made me feel
L.
I was at home. But thousands of years they go by, just happy to stay and play nice. Allegiance to her I had sworn, but this time it had turned to a rose full of thorns. Who am I? Who am I? What are you even saying? I'm the loser of the game you didn't know you were playing. Let's play another game. This time I get to win. Eyes on the line, winner takes all. Ready or not, let's begin. That's right, I heard the story over and over again. Gee, it's swell to finally beat her other friends. Oh, that's right, I heard the story. Don't really like how it ends. Gee, it's swell to finally meet her
It says, hang on, let me, I'll let the video run. Upper leg, lower leg. Foot, L, 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 R, R, R. Complain the character is not in T pose. Ignore it. Ignore it, we know better. Leg, do the same. Mine is red, but his is also red. It will complain. Important thing is you come down to the bottom and you hit apply. And we go to muscles and settings at the top. Upper leg twist set to 0, lower leg twist set to 0. Apply. What we do is we go to the constraints. Right, yeah, the constraints. Right, there him be. See him face. It's true, my bad habits lead to you. Save scene as couple avatar. I'm gonna go new, new, folder, scenes, cobble 2.0. Cobble 2.0 scene. In fact, let's see, just to make it clearer. We've got a scene called Cobble 2.0 and a model called Cobble 2.0, so let's make that distinction. That's the mesh. Okay, that's the same problem we had before. Same up the chats. honestly to you. Okay, make sure your rig is humanoid, which I did. A kobold is a humanoid. I don't know if I should put the toes in the toes slot because that actually wasn't specified. And I noticed when it did before, it was like, this isn't parroted to the leg bone. I'm like, that might be an issue. Search your avatar in the inspector and search for the okay, here we go. ARC avatar descriptor. Edit view position. Lip sync if your avatar has Visines. Visine blend shape on this mesh. BP, FF, th, double D, KK, ch, s, n, r, a, e, if. Oh, okay, that's all correct. Eye look, enable. Eye, left eye bone, eye, right eye bone. Right, I'm not going to be able to do this without an eye texture. Because I can't see, it's just a flat sphere. Eyelid type, blend shape. Eyelid mesh is once again the cobble, which is this in all caps. Blink is blink both. And we don't have looking up Visines, but that's fine. Yeah, I gotta manually adjust the eyes, but I need to be able to see the textures first. I think that's that. Getting there, cool. I haven't looked at mine in ages. Hmm. 15 till the next level. Right, that's done there. Colliders. That is technically fine. You need to be lowered by the looks of it. Edit head. Chest. Maybe do with being a bit narrower. We have got a blend shape that goes wider than that though, so it's hard to judge, I guess. Foot. How have we had this problem already? They're already, like, tilted. Like, could you not be tilted? If I rotate you, would you feel better? And of course we've got our ghost finger, that is fine. That goes up to the tip, that's fine. Little finger I'll just have to leave where it is, I think. Or disable it? Dunno. Starting to get into unknown territory. Unknown territory. Torso. Let's edit the torso slightly. I can't feel my torso. Bring you in just a little bit, like that. Yeah. That'll do. Save all of that. I'm more loyal to the stream than the streamer. That's because I'm concentrating. Where? I have a cup of tea, I should drink it. I got open substance. So we're now playing with fire of having substance and Unity open at the same time. Because, textures that I did are not done. I still want to do more with them, but I kind of need some textures to see what I'm doing a little bit. Everything is on fire! Have him lit from the front. I thought so. I might need to just adjust the surface normals on there a little bit. Yes. Very rough textures. I basically got up to the point that the original kind of looks like. of just the flat colours. So let's export these. Cobble, file, new. Cobble 2.0. Textures. Select. Sure. Output directory. Right, 2 images there. Eyes. Let's just go with you for now. Actually, yeah, let's put the roughness in. Materials, IMAT. Face color. Emission. Go, glowing eyes. There we go, we can see where he's looking now. That's important. There we go. Been using the Safari balls for so long, I've forgotten what a lot of the Pokeballs I have are. Ever dreamed of. I have a bunch of Cypher Balls which are for Psychic and Poison. I have one Phantom Ball which I could have used then. Quite a variety of the type ones. Although I don't appear to have a Feather Ball which is flying type. So. I have a ton of different balls that I never use because I forget they exist. Yeah. I have the Friend Ball, which is more effective against Pokemon that share the same type as your buddy. Fast Ball for Pokemon that have a base stat of high speed. Clone Ball, which is if it's successful you'll catch 2 Pokemon, but it only has a success rate of 30. Heal Ball for if they have a higher HP stat of 100 or higher. Heavy Ball for heavy Pokemon. What's Luxury Ball? Increases the sell price of the Pokemon. I forgot that you can just sell Pokemon for money in the community game. Anyway. I don't wanna know, baby. I don't wanna know. Baby, don't think twice.
If you want to take it to an even higher level, all you gotta do is say the word, you know I'll follow. If you want to take it to an even higher level, if you want to make it.
What's this gonna do if I use this?
All you gotta do is say the word and walls will crumble. If you want to make it happen, nothing's impossible. I want
Deepening those shadows, huh? Maybe a little too excessively, perhaps. Maybe I don't need that ambient occlusion. It's not bad under the neck. It's a bit dark under the in the eyes, though.
Maybe I left here a long time ago and neither of us knew it. Would they say I've lost the plot? Would you say I blew it? Thought I found a way back home, but now I'm looking through it. After all this time spent gone, I think I just outgrew it. Were we supposed to waste away? Empty out my bedroom.
The way the light is landing across that is very interesting as well.
Take it with me now is a blank slate.
These days are too short to live a whole life through in this landlocked heart with you. Right, now that we're there with this, I gotta do constraints.
We both knew it. Maybe this could have been heaven. The weeds just grew right through it. So what is left of paradise out beyond its edges? Empty lies, sunset sky.
Don't, Blue, don't bother with. I was about to be like, ooh, dynamic bones. No, don't bother with dynamic bones yet. That's like a when we're finished job. Empty out my bedroom, throw all that stuff away. All I'm taking with me now is a blank slate. 'Cause these days are too short to live a whole life through in this landlocked heart with you. Drink the tea. I'm going to finish this off because if I leave it any longer it will become too cold. Can't say I see that on this version of it, but I guess the lighting in here is a bit different to how it is in Unity, but I can kind of see it on the chest. You're gonna have to modify some face normals, so we are gonna have to re-import this FBX already. But I want to go ahead with this anyway, because I have technically modified the legs, and I tried to do it in a way where in theory it should still be fine, but only in theory. So we need to go find out. So on upper leg L, we want a rotation constraint. Source is in the scene and is upper leg plenty L. Activate. Lower leg. Add component rotation constraint. Scene. Lower leg plenty L. Activate. We go to foot and we add a rotation constraint. Is foot plenty L. Wait, no, wait, no, that's wrong. This is the bit that, this is the bit I've got to concentrate on. Go to foot, we add the rotation constraint, and it's not foot plenty L, it's the upper leg again. Upper leg plenty L. It's that one again. Something's happened. Right, it shouldn't do that, so something is wrong somewhere. Oh, it's rotated. Why did it rotate? Huh? Why did it rotate? It didn't do that the first time I made it. It's not droopy, it's backwards. Huh. I didn't have that problem the first time I did the Cobalt. This is something new. Huh. Huh. And then on the foot, you're supposed to have a parent constraint. To the foot plenty. Oh, that seemed to fix it? Or did I? No, I accidentally set it to 0, so it's still broken. Ooh, and now that's even worse. Okay, so the bone is twisted in some way? Oh, that's not good. That's not good at all. Just had a rough Dungo run, DPS kept dying to avoidable damage. Oof, sorry to hear that, it happens sometimes. Things are not going well for me either. Huh. And then you do the exact same to the opposite side. Well, does the opposite side do the same thing is now the question. Scene. leg, anti-R. Okay. Foot, rotation constraint. And this is back to upper leg. It didn't do it on that one. Did I get this one wrong? Upper leg, planty L. Upper leg, planty R. Somehow that's more confusing. It didn't do it on this leg? What do you mean it didn't do it on this leg? What's different about the other leg? This should be symmetrical. Why? Oh my god. Okay. Okay. Why? 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 Why is one like this and the other isn't? Upper leg R. Lower leg R. Upper leg. Upper leg L. Lower leg L. Upper leg L. Why is this one twisted? Game design. Huh. Why is it like that? Why? But the bones look the same. But the sweats. But it looks the same. Huh? But they're the same. What do you mean? I mean, at least this one looks good. That looks nice. Why is this twisted? Oh my god, I'm gonna scream. Why is this like this? What? Why has this happened? I've never seen this before. What are you doing to the bolt? I'm meant to be fixing his legs, but apparently I've broken them. Or one of them. And I don't know why. Why is it like that? Don't understand. I don't understand why it looks like that. Why is it rotating it? I don't understand why it's rotated. Why is it doing that? I'm very confused. Okay. I'm just going to carry on for the moment. Jesus, yeah, it is going to look weird when you lift the leg up that high. So it doesn't look bad. Is it a similar situation as with the eyes? What do you mean, Core? Are you referring to something that I've forgotten about? What do you mean with the eyes? Again, things like this kind of just happen with the Digigrade rig. Hello, hello, something's not weighted correctly. Okay, let's close substance because we are not doing texture work today. When the eyes were stuck to the skull and it fucked up the face every time you moved it. Don't remember what you're referring to. What is... okay. So we got two problems. Something in the head is weighted incorrectly, and this is wrong somehow. I could not tell you how. But hey, at least the other leg looks okay. This leg looks okay. Ooh, there's a little bit of weight painting here as well. God damn, my life is forever traumatized by weight painting. Right, I don't know why this is broken, but at least the weight painting is something I can change. Something on the head is weighted incorrectly and I don't know what it is. In fact, I can sort of see it there. What is that? Is that part of the fin? What is that? It's on both sides. When you first built the cobble, the eyes shared points with the head, and moving them back and forth stretched the area around the eyes. Oh, that was weight painting. Right. Don't know if it's a weight... I don't know if this broken leg is a weight painting issue. The stuff happening in the head is going to be a weight painting issue. I wonder if the totaling didn't work, or did I even do that? I've actually forgotten, having taken a break from it. The reason that there's a weight painting issue, most likely, is that Unity can only in Unity, each vertex on a model can only be weighted to a maximum of 4 bones. Blender, you can do more. So when you import it into Unity, some of that weighting can get messed up. There is a tool in Blender which will do that, which will be like, hey, strip everything down to 4. It's possible I forgot to do that, because it's been months. But that... It's like the bone is inverted, but I don't know how the bone would be inverted, because they're symmetrical. Like, if both feet looked like this, then I would be like, oh, then clearly the symmetrical bones have been inverted in some way. Because one of them is inverted, I'm like, well, how does that happen? Because the bones are symmetrical. Alright. Save as number 26. First Unity fix. Because there's probably gonna be more than one. Let's turn off all of the secondaries, because this is our buddy that we're importing. What has happened to these bones that one is inverted and the other isn't? They are the same. How has that happened? Hmm. So as far as I'm just like comparing, so like if you compare these two bones, a lot of these numbers are the same, except some of them are negatives, which makes sense because one is on what the positive side of the axis and one is on the negative side of the axis. So that makes sense that the x values are negatives of one another. So if we come down to these two bones, it's the same again. The x value on one is a negative of the other. That's fine. And the roll is the negative of the other, which again is fine, because that's how this bone is. They're connected, local, all of this is the same. So I don't understand where the problem has come from. This is why I said that the next avatar I did wouldn't be Digigrade. Like, the Cobble is all... The first version of the Cobble is Digigrade, so the second version, I feel, should also be Digigrade. But the trouble that it causes is a lot. Weight paint mode. Select everything. Limit total to 4. In all groups. What? Sorry if you can hear the neighbourhood noise. All part of working from home. Right, so there's something on the head which like straight up isn't weighted, which again is probably due to this. Of like removing certain weight data because it's like there's too many things weighted to it. And it's something either side, so I'm guessing it's one of our ears/fins. Unfortunately, there's so much here I can't really see very well. Let's turn some of them off. Let's hide you. Hide you. Right, based off the colour, it had a bit of pink in it, didn't it? Hang on. Yeah, that's like a tiny streak of pink, which means it's an ear. Because the fins haven't had any pink put on them. Hi, Hope! So it's an ear that's causing the problem. So... Hide this fin. Hide this fin. What is the problem? Ah, I'm guessing it's you. Yep, that point there is not moving. And is that on both ears or just the one ear? Apparently it's on both ears. Round ear L and floppy ear L. It's on both ears. On both ears. I think I know what. I think I remember now. Jesus, what is happening to the normals there? What the fuck? What is happening to our face? Ah! God, this is stressful. Jesus. I know I just said the next avatar I do. I don't know if I'm gonna make another avatar after this. Jesus, this is stressful. Okay, well, let's try and do this one thing at a time. Head too full constantly of many things. Okay. Let us go with head. Yeah, the fins don't have that problem because I weighted the root of the fins. I don't think I rooted the ears, which is why that problem has occurred. I don't think I did. Okay, so let's select you. And you.
Morning in Paris, the city awakes to the bells of Notre Dame. The fisherman fishes, the bakerman bakes to the bells of Notre Dame.
Think about it this way: when you do make another avatar, you'll know how about all the silly dumb stuff can break for absolutely no reason. Yeah, that's part of the problem. Like I said, I know enough that I'm not gonna do a digit rig again. Yeah, but at least with this problem, I did know what it was. I was like, oh, that's gonna be this. So I did know what it was.
I will tell you, it is a tale.
Tale of a man.
And a monster. Dark was the night when our tale was begun on the docks near Notre Dame. Shut up, Four frightened gypsies slid silently on.
Right, where is the ear? So I need to find all of the points on that ear that weren't weighted and weight them to the head. And good, the symmetry is wrong. I don't know why the leg is broken. And I'm gonna have to deal with that in a minute. Like, one thing at a time is what we're trying to do. Don't know why the leg is broken. But I can fix this.
Purge the world
Round ear.
everywhere except within.
Okay, it literally looks like the end. The absolute tippy end. I need you to be stick. There we go. So I can see. Right now. But you never can run, nor hide what you've done from the eyes.
And for one time in his life of power and control, Tholo felt a twinge of fear for his immortal soul.
Care for the child and raise it as your own.
Cut the leg off and put a peg leg on. At least PK will be happy. No, Lucky isn't missing a leg. Although I have a kobold who's missing a leg, actually. Wait, is it the correct leg? I think it fucking is as well. That's hilarious. That's actually hilarious. I have a kobold called Punt, and Punt is missing a leg. They're an artificer. That's so funny. That's so funny that the leg is broken. Because Punt is missing a left leg. Well, I should say foot. Yeah, I guess foot. I think it would probably be like below the knee, above the ankle is probably roughly, I would say, where Punt's leg is missing. That's very funny. Okay, I think that's already fixed that. And now we have to do the same for the other ear, because both ears had the same problem. Evidently it was just something I forgot. Right, basically, all of this. And that should just fix it. think that's that. So now there was a thing down on the leg. There. That bit right there. Can you see that vertex that's not moving? I'm pointing at the screen as if that helps. Do you see that vertex that isn't moving? That's the issue. How did that happen? How? How did that happen? Okay. And that shouldn't be happening to either side because, again, they're symmetrical. Yeah, it's not visible on there. Okay, so leg problem fixed, ear problem fixed. Still don't have any clue what has caused that. None whatsoever. Don't even know where to start, actually, if I'm honest. Don't even know where to start. Face normals. whatever. Our mesh isn't moving. The mesh is not moving. It's a normals thing, I think? This is still a mystery to me. Like I said, I don't even know where to start. Don't even know where to start. Is it even a problem with the model? Is it a Unity thing I've just, like, missed? Go back in here. No, not... I wish Windows would not do that. Configure. Upper leg planty R, lower leg planty R, foot planty R. Foot planty L, lower leg planty L, upper leg planty L. I've got all of those correct. And even in this screen, this looks correct. And again, even in this screen, it still looks correct. It's here where it's wrong. But when I click on all of this, it's correct. Rotation constraint. I've even got a diagram here. So, rotation, 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 and parent on the foot. Rotation, 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 parent on the foot. Rotation, 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 parent on the foot. Upper leg, rotation constraint to upper leg planty, which is there, upper leg planty L. Lower leg, rotation constraint to lower leg planty L. Foot, rotation constraint to upper leg planty L. And this is the one. I just accidentally hit a button and I don't know what it did, but it fixed it. I don't know what I just did. I don't know what I just did, but it did something. What happens if I hit this button? Now I will say, this sort of like jaunty angle, the point 0.1 version did. And I don't know what caused it or how to fix it, but it was one of those things where it was a case of it's not hurting anybody, so I'll leave it. But this little jaunty angle on this foot occurred on the first one. Couldn't tell you why. Couldn't tell you why. Something to do with the rig. But I could not tell you why that occurred. So, much like the first one, I'm probably gonna... Also, what is happening down here? What is happening? What is this? What is occurring? Why do you look like that? Is my face normal correct there, or is that a bit of shadow on the texture? No, my faces are all correct. What has caused that? Is that texture? Doesn't look like it is. Or is it the ambient? No, it's not texture. Even the texture hasn't removed it. Why do you look like that? Why do you look like that? Because you don't look like that in Blender. I mean, I guess maybe you do a little bit. Another lighting issue? Why is that edge so sharp? Oh, I think I know why. Okay, let's try... Yeah. Which toe is that? The furthest toe. Face is stretched a little bit too extreme, mayhap. Not sure why the toes there at the joints look like that, though. I think they just look like that because they're so close together, frankly. Wonder if I could pose them, set the faces, and then pose them back? Is that a thing I could do? Thing is, I don't want them like close to each other because I think that does influence things. Oh, let's drink some water. And, loosen some of the tension in my shoulders, Jesus. actually haven't turned this on. Hmm. It's just from how the legs are, I think. That's a little distressing. And I'm not sure I can fix that, frankly. Okay, next question. I wondered what would happen if I put this in. Because it says, uh-oh, it's not parented to the same bone. But my brain says, in theory, that shouldn't matter because of our constraints. Why? We'll see if it does matter. Errors found while importing the rig. Open import messages for more info. Has bones aside with no weight assigned. That's fine. It's put a cross on that now, so maybe it isn't happy about it. Oh, it's straight up not happy about it. It's not even registering it as a thing anymore. Yeah, okay, so we're not doing that because that straight up made it break. So no, you don't get that. That's okay. Yeah, so the original had this problem, and I didn't know why. Just straight up didn't know why. Similarly, I don't know why here we have our origin sort of set between our feet, and frankly a little bit into it. You can see how the bottom of our toes sort of go under the axis just a little bit. Here, our origin is like a decent amount below the avatar. And then when we go back in, when we reset here, it's back to where it should be. Is it to do with our foot collider? Our foot collider too big? that make a difference, changing where our foot collider sits? Oh, he lifts up again. Do you see? He like lifts up. That's so weird. And again, the origin is now like below. Is this just another arm to leg ratio thing? I think I got told about this last year when I made the first cobble. Because that's how the game measures your height, is like with your arm to leg ratio. Or something like that. But I don't remember what they said the fix was. Was the fix to make the arms longer or to make the arms shorter? I don't remember. Although this might also be something to do with it. There's a way to edit this, but I don't remember what it is. Ah, edit bounds. Now, I seem to recall that you definitely want to make sure that there isn't anything outside of that boundary box. That did not seem to fix the problem. It is still beneath the foot. And again, I don't know why the foot is at an angle. Did the angle get worse? Look, we literally have one foot higher than the other. Or is that my weird camera view? Hang on. There we go. It was the weird camera view. Oh, did that get worse, though? God, I'm very confused. I don't know why I couldn't work out the first time why that was doing that. In fact, if I open up photos from the cobble last year, literally from Ferality last year, where's the picture of all the cobbles in the booth? Right here. All these cobbles in the booth, version 1. If you look, you can see that it's at an angle here as well. It's not all that noticeable, but it was there. Look at them all. Look at them all. Look at this. Look at this face. Look at this face. Not a single thought. Absolutely vacant. I will say that every photo that I have of cobbles, of people wearing them, of like not just me, other people wearing them, does bring me huge joy. Look, you can really see it there. You can really see it there. That's an odd one. But I don't have full body. This person has full body tracking. But every single photo I have of someone wearing the Cobble avatar that isn't me does bring me huge amounts of joy. This was, again, you can see it here. This was right. All of these pictures are basically right when I had made the Cobble, so I needed promo pictures. I'd actually made it. I'd uploaded it. I'd made the public demo in VR chat, and I was like, friends, I need photos, especially if any of you have full body tracking. And these were all photos for the Gumroad page. I suppose this is why you do it, even despite all of the grief, because seeing it in game and being like, I made that. That's a good feeling. That's a good feeling right there. Look at them! This is Voz. I remember that this was Voz wearing the Cobble. I'm gonna have to redo a lot of these pictures because we've got new customization options. Some of them I might keep, I don't know. Yeah, these are all pictures that are on the Gumroad page. And there's VR chat meetup. It's me and V. Anyway. But yeah, so point being, the original Cobble had this issue. I couldn't work out why or how to fix it, so I'm probably not going to do that this time round either. Photo shoot, yeah. And this year I've got people who can have a photo shoot and actually have custom textures. I might even do a custom texture for myself. Do you realise I never made myself a custom Cobble for the first version? There's no blue Cobble. I never got round to making my own version of my own avatar. Imagine. Okay. Anyway. So, I don't know why that foot rotates. What, really? Yeah, no. Because whenever I wore it in public, I was kind of in like I'm advertising, so I always wore the default one, so that if anybody was like, oh, I like that avatar, I'd be like, hey, you can clone it off me, because this is the public version. Gotta fix that, yeah. Well, the thing is now is I also know a lot more about how to do things in Substance Painter, like fill layers, which will make doing things like simple recolors easier, because I didn't know how to do that originally. So literally a lot of the different Cobble skins from the first version are genuinely just the default texture with a hue shift put on it, whereas now I know how to actually do like fill layers and things on Substance. So I'm a bit better at using Substance Painter, so I think I could probably do it a bit better. But yeah, this time around. Last time I did the 2 red ones because I was trying to make a reference to something, but the reference I think was too obscure because literally no one got it, and even when I told them the reference they were like, that's a bit, and I was like, fair enough, so maybe I won't do 3 red ones this time, the 2 red ones, sorry, and I'll just have 3 colours, the red, the green, and the purple, and then when we do photo shoots we'll have, we'll do your custom skin. I should probably do my own custom skin. I'm going to do one for Core as well, because Core also bought the Cobble. So yeah. If people want it. Basically, Core just wants one that's yellow/gold. Whereas yours is an actual proper retexture. Do yours first, because you've been ever so patient. I'm just trying to think. More cobble buddies, yeah! I know I felt confident about the cobble, the first version. I feel confident about this one as well, of like, it looks good. I like the changes that I did, and like looking back at the pictures, I'm like, it wasn't bad. The first one wasn't bad. Right, because I guess I didn't do it last time. Let's actually grab and... Everything is weighted. We haven't got any verts clipping out of it. First one was great, but I like this one a lot more. I mean, that's because it's got your customization that you like. Honestly, same. Like, adding in, because like the pointy like floppy ears were kind of meant for you. These round ones, they're kind of meant for me. And like the snout shape. The difference, the snout shape as well. Well, there's a little bit of selfishness in here. Gotta remember that I've got about 6 kobold characters. Yeah. So I might try, emphasis on the word try my best to promote this one a bit better, to the point that, honestly, there's a couple of people that I'm friends with that I might DM and be like, hey, I'll give you a free code for this if you do like a thing, you know, do a little picture of it, of like, hey, I got this new avatar base kind of thing. Just be like, hey, you can have it for free. I don't mind. Only 6. 6 in quotation marks. Don't make me check the list. I'm gonna check the list. Yeah, 6. 6 is what I've got written down. I need to make this. Here's a spook. I need to make this a spreadsheet so that I can sort it by race and class. So Sarah, I'm gonna do this for the color. Sarah, yellow kobold. Ix, red kobold. Punt, also red. Iska is white. 2 is black. And Nert is blue. Got 2 red ones. Nert and Iska both have ears, which is part of the selfish I've added in these ones for me. I was about to say, I don't have a picture of Iska. I do have a picture of Iska. Just the one. It's this one. This is Iska. This is the only picture of Iska I did. They're from a one-shot. And this is Nert. Kobold Wizard, whose book is the same size as him. And this is Sarah! Oh, I got Nert and Sarah both in the same doodle. Yeah. There you go. This is the only picture of Nert. Anyway. Got me talking about my kobolds again. I love them. I love them. No, not import. Definitely not import. So, well, export. Yes. Okay. Bubble. I'm just going to replace this because the other one is not correct. Are we ignoring the Goose Dragoon? That's the Azure Dragoose, thank you very much, and he is my magnum opus. Thank you. That's the Azure Dragoose. You will give him the respect he deserves. It's the Azure Dragoose. It's the greatest thing I've ever drawn. Thank you very much. Oh, you've set me off now. It's the Azure Dragoose. Also, this meme that I made when the new expansion got announced. Gee, how come Yoshi P lets you have 3 new DPS? Hope. Because I only play DPS. I only play DPS, and Yoshi P was like, here, have more DPS. Replace file. Is this gonna break things? There's a 50-50 chance it'll break. Oh, I'm still in play mode. Oops. Yep. Ah, shoot. That's why it broke things. Selected objects, armature mesh, FBXL. You wanna know what's fun? That's not even the first time I've seen that. That wasn't even scary to me because I've seen it before. Okay, it's remembered all of this. Remembered all of this. Okay.
You're playing with the big boys now.
Playing with the big boys now.
Every spell and gesture tells you who's the best. You're playing with the big boys.
Again, I'm curious. This is gonna lift off the ground, right? Yeah, it does. But importantly, there's no bits of clipping here. Or there on the leg. Progress! We have, in fact, done progress. Staring and uncaring at her poor creation being twisted and warped. Again, I've seen it before. I can't find it. I did quickly look. I can't find it, but I'm pretty sure I screenshotted it because I was like, hey, if me and Spook ever do make a horror game, this would make a great basis for a monster. But I can't find the screenshot anymore, so F. Don't know where it is, but yeah. Yes, the early cobble thing, again, was floating. The problem I had before. I don't remember what the fix was, though. Something to do with the arm span, but I can't remember if I need to reduce it or increase it. Don't put Spook in control of a horror game. Spook? I'm pretty sure Spook does want to make a horror game. Spook spends most of his free time watching Markiplier videos. Also, the chest normals look a bit better. Oh, that's another thing, the face. How does this compare? You should be reverted. There we go. Why does it do that? I don't know why. Why are the blend shapes affecting the face normals? That one especially, Jesus. Well, that was uncommonly easy. It was a tick box. You love that. Oh, right. The whole reason that I needed the eye texture in the first place. Alright, custom menus and stuff, but that is something for another day, because it is 5 o'clock. Sorry, I'm just looking at stuffs. It's so hard to do like fine adjustments. Is there something not right there? Swishy tail, yes, it's deciding how swishy I want said tail to be.
Your little games, don't like your tilt haunted stage, the role you made me play of the fool. No, I don't like you. I don't like your perfect crime. How you laugh when you lie. You said the gun was mine. Wasn't cool. No, I don't like you. But I got smarter, I got harder in the nick of time. Honey, I rose up from the dead, I do it all the time. I've got a list of names and yours is in red underlined. I checked it once, then I checked it twice. So, oh, look what you made me do. Look what you made me do. Look what you just made me do. Look what you just made me do. Look what you made me do. Look what you made me do. I don't like your kingdom keys. They once belonged to me. You asked me for a place to sleep, locked me out and threw a feast. The world goes on another day, another drama, but not for me, not for me. All I think about is karma. But when the world moves on, it's one thing for sure. Baby, I got mine, but you'll all get yours. But I got smarter, I got harder in the nick of time. Honey, I rose up from the dead, I do it all the time. I've got a list of names and yours is in red underlined. I checked it once, then I checked it twice. So, oh, look what you made me do. Look what you made me do. Look what you just made me do. Look what you just made me do. Look what you made me do. Look what you made me do.
I don't trust nobody and nobody trusts me.
I'll be the actress starring in your bad dreams. I don't trust nobody and nobody trusts me. I'll be the actress starring in your bad dreams. I don't trust nobody and nobody trusts me. I'll be the actress starring in your bad dreams. I don't trust nobody and nobody trusts me. I'll be the actress starring in your bad dreams.
About time can heal most anything, and you just might find who you're supposed to be. I didn't know who I'm supposed to be. I still don't know who I'm supposed to be.
Oh, look what you made me do. Look what you made me do. Look what you just made me do. Look what you just made me do. Look what you made me do. Look what you made me do.
Possibly too much.
This is me swallowing my pride, standing in front of you, saying I'm sorry for that night. And I go back to December.
I'm outside, waiting for you. Voice isn't right as I tried to tell you I loved you.
Never done this before.
I'll stay if you say so. You told me you won't go.
So all I can do is hope.
Promise I will never leave you. Ah. Ah, but the foot being grazed does mess with it. Hmm. Oh god, okay. I think they're a bit floppy, but the concept is there. The concept is there. The idea is if you lift your foot, the toes will flop. It's a little bit jank, but the concept is there. Like little hot dogs. Yeah, I need to put in limiters. No, not angle. Hinge? Hinge limiters. It's unfortunate they're not limiting the same direction. And I need to make them less floppy. Unfortunately, floppy is not a setting. Yep, that's not working in the slightest. That feels weird, actually, when you think like, that's a foot, and it's like, no, foot do not move that way. Foot no move that way. I don't have a point of reference for this. I've never done this on any of my avatars before. Definitely got to see if I can fix that height thing at least, because the foot is like already off the ground, so it's already like not in the default position. Oh, and also, no, don't grab the toes. No, don't do that. Don't do that, please. Although I will allow a little bit of pull on the tail. Interesting that doesn't actually appear to be doing anything. I know in theory what that's supposed to do. It doesn't appear to actually be doing it. Oh. Right. Now the way we do this is, in the past I had all of the Fizzbone elements on the element that they were associated with, so the toe would be on the toe bone, because I did toes in the past, but the tail would be on the tailbone and the ear would be on the ear bone. I'm not doing that this time round, because when you have them on their own separate objects like this, you can toggle them on and off. And that is very important for our ear bones, because what we want to program in is when an ear is toggled off, we also need the fizz bones to be toggled. Because otherwise, if the fizz bone is still active, but the ear isn't, you'll end up having it clip through the head. Because the ear is still there, we just have it vanish inside the head. So that's another thing that I have learned to do different. Same will apply with the tongue. The tongue is going to have its own fizz bone, but only when it's sticking out. We don't want the fizz bone for the tongue on when the tongue is in the mouth. So, things that I have learned over the last few years. Mostly just from having and owning avatars, not even specifically from like watching tutorials or anything, just things that I've learned by being in the space. Tongue root. On this dusty street I die alone. So if I expression let big. So it's only when this expression is active that we want the bone to work. So we will be making that part of the animation. At the moment it won't be. Honestly, the default I think works quite well for that. But I'll need to put a limiter on it to stop it doing that. honestly just as simple as that, really. That kind of does it. Did I ever add in a forked tongue? I feel like I thought about it, but did I? I don't think I did. I didn't. Huh. That was a customization that I was thinking about adding, and I guess I just didn't. No, I don't think I did. Huh. Pretty sure I thought about it. Was it just not feasible with how I did it? Was there a reason past me didn't do it? There might have been a reason past me didn't do that. Just look at how it looks. Jesus. I figured it would just be as simple as that. I don't know, maybe past me just forgot. It's like, I don't remember any sort of specific reason of being like, no, I won't do that. I feel like maybe it's just something where I was like, oh, I'll do that next week, and then next week never happened. Yeah, I could have sworn I was going to add in a forked tongue customization. Head scratch. Guess it's not too important at the moment. Oh, hey, at least that works pretty well. Pretty much the default setting, I think, works quite nicely for it. Just gotta remember to turn it off in the animations. Anyway. We're now successfully at 5:30 because I fell down the rabbit hole. So I need to go and make dinner. But hey, he's in Unity. We got the leg thing kind of fixed. There's still problems. So we're not like fully out of Blender just yet, but he's okay. He's not bad. He was a lot worse the first time I put him into Unity. So I'll take that. Woo. But he's getting there, he's getting there. Thank you. Right. We are apparently having D&D tonight, so I will see you later for that. And, Final Fantasy tomorrow. And then Friday, more Cobble. Oh, actually, I should do the VRC event. Let me make the event. Then create event. Somewhere else. 8 o'clock on Friday. Great event. Community game night this week is VR chat. We're doing it. We're finally doing it. Sorry to the FF gang then. I'm sorry, I feel like at no point have I said I would do Final Fantasy on community night. We literally do Final Fantasy the day before community day. It'll keep. But, yeah. We've talked about it a lot, so I hope, people come and join. I know that it's maybe, well, no, maybe about it. I know that it's a bit more niche because obviously a lot of people instinctively feel like they need to be in VR for it, despite being told all the time they don't need to be. But I get it. It is better for VR and is built for VR, and that is the primary thing of it. But I do believe a decent amount of people that we know have VR headsets. So hopefully the notification will serve as a, hey, if you need to charge things, make sure they're charged for Friday. And all that jazz. So, with that being said, I think this is where we end the stream. Close all of the many, many windows that I have open for troubleshooting you. But yeah, I think Marsh said she has a VR headset. Obviously you do. I do. Voz does. Calamity does. I know Bennett does, but Bennett doesn't tend to join us for community night. And Cookie does. So hopefully they will come join us. And, you know, any other VR chat friends that I have. Because I've got quite a few. This is why I need a VR chat group. Anyway, I'm gonna go. Yeah, I will see you later for D&D. So, enjoy whatever it is you get up to. Maybe consider getting some food. Maybe consider going outside for a bit. Who's to say? Great. I'll see you later. Bye!